Is one of the biggest obstacles to communication in history about to come down? Finally, artificial intelligence may allow us to communicate with animals. AI has the potential to completely change how you think about animal communication. The world's getting ready for something unknown till date. Scientists are on the brink of something mind-blowing. That's AI could help humans in talking to animals. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Some people are totally pumped about it, while others are a bit cautious. But let's face it, humans have been sharing this planet with animals for ages. If you can finally understand what they're saying, it could be a total game changer. Think about it. Fewer misunderstandings, a better chance at protecting endangered species, and who knows, maybe even have some animals as our best friends. Humans, the masters of language and technology, finally cracking the code to communicate with creatures who've called this planet home for millions of years before us. As mentioned earlier, listening to this, some of you are jumping up and down with excitement, while others are understandably cautious. But let's take a step back. Humans have already made incredible strides in understanding our animal neighbours. You know they feel pain, joy, and sorrow. You also have witnessed their complex social structures and problem-solving abilities. So, isn't it about time you tried to understand their world a little better? After all, sharing this planet means respecting all of its inhabitants. Imagine a world where we could ask a whale about the health of our oceans or consult a bee on the best way to protect our crops. It's not just about scientific curiosity, it's about building a future where humans and animals can exist in harmony. Of course, there are considerations and challenges to overcome, but the possibility of a deeper connection with the natural world is very exciting. Who knows, maybe the old saying, "talk to the animals," will soon become a reality. Imagine a lush green world hidden beneath a thick canopy. It's a place where sunlight filters through like magic and the air's thick with the sounds of the jungle. Perched high up in this paradise is a very special crow. This isn't just any crow, it's a New Caledonian crow, a bird with a brain as impressive as its shiny black feathers. This particular crow is a real perfectionist. With intense focus, it selects a branch just the right size and shape. It examines it closely like a sculptor eyeing a block of marble. Then, with incredible skill, it starts shaping it into something extraordinary, a tool. No boring work here. If it doesn't like how it's turning out, the whole thing gets tossed aside, and the crow starts again. It's like having a tiny feathered engineer in the jungle. Once the tool's just right, it's time for action. The crow carefully inserts its handmade hook into a crack in the tree. Can you believe it? This bird's using tools, something you humans used to think was our exclusive. Now, you must be thinking as to what's the reason behind talking about this New Caledonian crow. And that's where Christian Ritz comes in. Christian Ritz, a bird-brain scientist from Scotland, has spent his life hanging out with crows. And what he's discovered is mind-blowing. He started off thinking birds were pretty basic, you know, flying, chirping, that kind of thing. But then he watched these crows in action. They were like tiny feathered engineers whipping up tools and solving problems like champions. It was like maybe all of us have been underestimating animals the whole time. These crows are totally social. They live in tight-knit groups and seem to pass down the tool-making skills from parent to kid. Plus, Rutz noticed that different crow groups have their own special kind of crow speak. So he wondered if these different dialects might be linked to different ways of making tools. It's like comparing different human cultures. Do people who speak different languages also have different ways of doing things? To crack this code, Rutz thinks artificial intelligence could be a game changer. With its super brain power, AI could help us understand the complex patterns in crow behaviour and language. It's super exciting to think about what humans have discovered with the help of AI. Who knows what kind of surprises await us as humans learn to communicate with our fellow beings on the planet. Thanks to gadgets like drones, underwater microphones and tiny computers for animals getting cheaper and better, the researchers are swimming in information about our animal friends. The problem is, there's just way too much data for scientists to handle. It's like trying to sort through a mountain by hand, but guess what? This data overload is actually a golden opportunity for artificial intelligence. AI models like the clever chatbot ChatGPT need to eat up tons of information to learn and get smarter. Seems like AI has made our scientists' work much easier. Naturally, humans have always been able to listen to other species. Throughout history, fishermen have worked in harmony with whales and dolphins for both of their and our mutual benefit. These days, artificial intelligence is at the forefront of facilitating human communication with whales and other animal species. Thought about chatting with a whale? Crazy, right? But with technology zooming ahead like it is, it's starting to seem less like science fiction and more like something that could actually happen. Whales are pretty smart. They communicate in amazing ways, singing songs, using body language, and making all sorts of cool sounds. These tunes aren't just for fun, they help them find mates, stick together as a group, and even figure out where they're going. It's like their own secret language of the sea. Scientists are super curious about this whale talk. They've started a project called SETI to try and understand and maybe even talk back to sperm whales using artificial intelligence. It's like teaching a computer to speak whale. A whole team of brainy people, from computer engineers to marine biologists, are working together to crack the code. Scientists are trying to understand a completely alien language. That's kind of what scientists are doing with sperm whales. These massive creatures communicate using a series of rapid clicks called coders. Think of them as the whale equivalent of words or phrases, but what do these clicks actually mean? That's the big question. Researchers are diving deep into the world of whale communication using super smart computers to analyse these coders. They're trying to figure out how these clicks are put together and what they might signify. It's like trying to crack a secret code, but instead of letters and numbers, it's a series of underwater clicks. This isn't just any ordinary research project. It's so ambitious and groundbreaking that a group called the Audacious Project is actually funding it. They're big believers in supporting wild ideas that can make a huge difference in the world, so they're backing this team of scientists as they work to unlock the secrets of whale language. And it looks like this tech magic might even work on more than just human languages. Scientists in Michigan are teaching computers to understand what dogs are saying by analysing their barks. Once the AI was good at picking up on those subtle human cues, they wondered if it could learn to do the same with dogs. They gathered barks from 74 dogs of all shapes, sizes and ages, and guess what? Even with a relatively small group of barkers, the AI was able to tell if a dog was playing or being a bit of a grump, and even figure out things like the dog's breed, age, and if it was a boy or girl, all with a pretty impressive accuracy rate of over 70%. Hopefully this will help become a better friend to dogs. Do you think animals will become better living beings than humans due to AI? You're sure to have your polarising views on this take, so do share them in the comments section below. For more such interesting stories, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Bye for now.